Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Panasonic Toot-a-Loop. This is a classic AM portable radio, model number R-72. This thing's amazing. I love it. So during this video, I'll perform a daytime band scan with it. Should be a lot of fun. Here we can pick up on the AM band in the Chicagoland area with this. Pretty amazing radio. Definitely iconic. Yes, the shape, everything about it. It's awesome. First we'll go over features. Second we'll do a size comparison. And third we'll start cruising the band. So yeah, let's check it out. The Toot-a-Loop R-72. I love it. It comes in 4 different colors for the US back in the day, between 1969 and 1972. A 4-year period, they made red, white, blue, and yellow. And if you lived in Australia or New Zealand, they had orange and green. Now, the cool thing on eBay, you can find these around 40 to 60 bucks. They're very collectible. Again, iconic, beautiful radio. Loving it. If you haven't seen the review, check it out in the iCard section up here. I have a lot of fun with it. It's a unique style radio for sure, and you'll get to see that in this video as well. Yeah, I just enjoy it. I can have a lot of fun with this. I didn't expect to be doing a daytime band scan with it, but it's that sensitive, so I'd definitely give it a go here. But yeah, 40 to 60 bucks, get you a decent example. If you want the rare green one, I think that's the rarest color. They'll run you about 300 bucks, 350 bucks for like a mint example. So, wow. I couldn't believe it when I started searching the completed auctions and what they sold for, and I was pretty amazed. There's definitely a huge collector base for this radio. So this radio was donated to the channel by Kid Radio. It's a pretty interesting name, right? So thank you, sir. I appreciate you doing that. This thing's amazing. I love it. It's just fantastic. I'm surprised how sensitive this radio really is. So let's check out the radio. So feature-wise, as you can see, you can carry it like this. Sweet. Get your volume on-off control there. You got a earphone jack on the bottom. You got a 2-inch speaker here. Pretty awesome, right? And then you can open it up to tune it. So you just, I forget how it goes here. There's like little arrows. So you follow what it says there, and you turn it that way so you don't break anything. And you're greeted with the tuning dial. So there you are. It says AM, of course, one band. It's 530 to 1600. It's got, looks like a flower symbol there. Flower power. Back in the day, this thing's groovy. Yeah. I love it. I love how it's dished out. It's like a metal dial, and it's dished in there. That is so cool. And of course, this turns here. It's direct tuning, which is amazing. Yeah. So, okay, we got our speaker here, like I mentioned. It's got a little screen to protect it. I think there's paint on it. I tried to clean up as best I could, but, you know. Toot-a-Loop has the name right there, the namesake, and the model number R-72, and it's, yeah, made in Japan. Sweet. Now, it says 1605 kilohertz at the top end, but mine goes all the way to 1650. So, yeah, we should be able to tune in 1640 today, hopefully. Runs on a 9-volt battery. Cool. So that's right here. You use a nickel to pop this bottom door off. That's how you get to your battery. You'll have a 9-volt battery there. Then up here in the radio section, if you need to work on it, I believe there's an opening for that. Yep, right here. Pop this open and it'll show you the radio compartment, which has the internal ferrite antenna, 1.5 inch right there. I'll put a picture up in the left corner so you guys can see what that looks like. There you go. So yeah, it's a little ferrite. It's a little like angled for some reason, but yeah, there you are. So it's a very simple radio to maintain. As you can see, it's direct tuning as well. The tuning capacitor is right behind the dial there. So there are no dial strings to worry about. So yeah, loving it. So yeah, so let's do a quick size comparison. I think I pretty much covered the features. It's that simple of a radio. So let's go ahead and, oh yeah, I forgot to show you it does stand. It might move back like this. Now, if I do this to show you the dial, I have to kind of pick it up. Otherwise, I turn the volume down because that volume's right there. It's so funny. But yeah, in the review, I was like turning it down when I was trying to show. But yeah, it can stand, and it can be fully extended like this. There you go. All right, cool. Size comparison. Let's get that out of the way and start tuning this bad boy. I don't know what we can pick up. So CC Pocket in the house. You can see it's a relatively large radio. So we have 10:35 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. For the sake of the band scan, we are in the month of February, and it's 2025. So nice. Pocket. Okay. We have a CC Skywave in case I get lost in the dial. I don't think I will with the daytime band. It's pretty easy to navigate. But in the evening, it does get a little bit more congested. But yeah, we have this just in case. But there you go, CC Skywave. And if we don't have those two radios, we have a deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves groovy radios made in Japan. He's Iron Man. Ding, 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 ding. Or, I think that's China, but Japan has a different sound. I'm sure that's not what Japanese is. I can't do it. It's funny. But anyway, there's your deck of cards. All right. So cool. So this is interesting how I have to orientate this radio as I tune it. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see the dial, unfortunately, because the ferrite antenna is right here. So if you get this radio and you're trying to figure it out, you look at the Panasonic name and just know your ferrite antenna is perpendicular. That's where you want to aim that towards the station you're trying to receive. So when the radio's closed, that's how you do it. You lay it flat. You just aim this section towards the station you're receiving. So again, here is the bar, and you just aim that towards the station. And of course, it works in both directions. So if you're aiming at north, that'd be north, south, and I'd be picking up stations in both directions like that. So it gives you an idea how that works. And of course, we have east and west. Awesome. All right, let's turn it on. Our first station is 540, WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. And I have to turn the radio to the north. Oh, I think I messed with it. You got to tune it.
Fine. California writes Canada got rid of the penny in 2012. Sweden got rid of their aura, which is their penny, in 2012.
Okay, it's 560. Hold on.
Normal efficiency business practice. America's behind the eight ball.
Well, the drilling process is sped up significantly. But a new well, you're looking at $10 million.
Okay. So we're pointed west, but we want to go north. So
We drill thousands and thousands of wells every year in this country.
There you go.
And at $10 million or so.
So that is an example of directional tuning. That's WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin to the north. So yeah, remember your antenna's like right here. So you got to aim that horizontal edge to the station, and you'll figure that out. And what if I do this? It's the same thing. It's just closer to the camera.
And more drilling.
There we go.
According to this article in the New York Times.
How about the ladies that were driving around like Thelma and Louise? Stuff. Dave's in Illinois, 21 before the hour. Let me get a comment here on.
So here's 560 to WIND Chicago, like I had before the answer. As you can see, I'm pointing the ferrite to the southeast, where Chicago is.
With this dive, there's U.S.
USAID, okay.
Yeah, and I think
A lot of chocolate-loving countries, and so I asked them, what is the best chocolate there is? Swiss chocolate, Belgium chocolate, German chocolate? Oh my goodness. I opened up a hornet's nest.
Here's 580, an NPR station, WILL, Urbana, Illinois. It's 150 miles south. Like I said, this is a very sensitive radio. I didn't have to do anything to it, which is fantastic. I just threw a battery in it and off it went. Love it.
Swiss chocolate. So I'm still not sure which is the best, but I have to say I was very, very happy.
Thanks for that message.
I've been known to turning it the wrong way, so. That's 590. Barely coming in. You gotta remember that little tiny antenna is little. It's 1.5 inches, but it's twin coil, I believe. Yeah, it's 2 coils. WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan, 140 miles. Let's put a loop on here. Yeah, Terk Advantage passive loop. Bring it in. Here it is. Like any other AM radio, put it perpendicular to the antenna and tune it up.
Knowing your limits is always the best bet. We sit excited on the bus, the sidelines, courtside, and dugouts, waiting for our shot, driven by greatness. For decades, trailways
That's really good. Wow.
to their velodrome.
Responds really good to a loop. Nice. Good to know.
people in my generation.
Okay, so, wow, the loop being still there. This is 600 WMT Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles to the west, but I have to turn it to tune it in.
About yourself, and you're like, what did I do wrong? You did nothing wrong.
That's without the loop. Big difference. Wow.
That, right? You hear all these stories of just people just swiping to, you know, have a fun night out, but like, what about the people that aren't getting a ton of that?
That's fantastic.
Social media in general kind of sets you up, especially at a young age, you know, in my...
The drinking on the job one, I would put that in the top one.
Yeah.
Like broad appeal, liquid death.
Like, yeah.
Letting people know it's safe it's just water. You shouldn't be scared to drink on the job.
Indeed, yeah. I thought that was fun. I thought it really, really worked. I'd say that was easily in my top 5. I mean,
620 WTMJ in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to the north.
one for laughs and nostalgia, and they steered clear.
I'm using this paper board so you guys can see the radio, because red on red, you know, that's my signature, red cloth, but yeah, you know, kind of gets lost, so. I love the shape, the curves, it's so cool. I don't know why I didn't review it sooner. He gave this to me last year in 2024, I think, in the beginning or so, or middle. I've had it for a while, and I just finally got to it. I'm happy.
Out of a Madison-based company that kind of called for us to download it.
Taking me. Lanier says she understands the doubt some black parents may have about vaccinating their children, as her husband also once had.
640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois, Black Information Network.
For some of it was coming from, and also any of the things that were suggested as potential risks were outweighed by the benefits.
Right here. Give us a call now at 630-415-5296. Once again, 630-415-5296, or visit our website, pjntechsolutions.com. Either way, call us when you want.
And you can sit here and tune in the Cubs on 670 The Score, WFCR Chicago. Get your Toot-a-Loop out, get your 9-volt battery in there, and tune away. It is so cool. I can see why these things command a premium, and I kind of want other colors just for the heck of it. It's just so much fun.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI, and you don't need prior...
That dial. Oh, I just bumped the volume like I mentioned.
Check them out. Go to mycomputercareer.edu
Check 'em out.
and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu.
That's 855-563-2843, or visit that website you know and love, 56david.com. Tune in to Home Sweet Home Chicago, hosted by me Saturdays after House Marts at 10. Lower.com, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 1124061.
I said, Hawk, you know the way you say .com is annoying. He said, yep. Well aware of that. You spent a lifetime...
.com. That's funny. 720 WGN Chicago.
From the rising cost of long-term health care. The truth is, the longer we live, the chances of needing long-term health care increase. Without a plan...
Okay, I'm not sure what kind of music that is, but 750 WNDZ, Portage, Indiana. They do play some cool music here on. I like it. But this one, I'm not sure.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to the Hallis McCaskey family and Bears fans around the world.
There's public visitation for McCaskey tomorrow in Des Plaines, a private funeral Wednesday. Former Bears head coach Dick Duran was also remembered in a video tribute before...
Here's 780 WBBM News Radio, Chicago, Illinois.
After fighting cancer, he was the 2001 Coach of the Year. The Eagles ragdoll Patrick Mahomes and the two-time champion Chiefs 40-22. Second title in 8 years for the Eagles. Never close. Josh Sweat earns 2.5 of the Eagles' 6 sacks. Most time Mahomes in a single game ever. And he was 8-0 against defensive coordinator Vic Fangio's defenses until last night. Eagles D-line could have shared MVP, but it's quarterback Jalen Hurts who throws for a couple of touchdowns and runs for another. The Super Bowl MVP. So the last major team in sports to three-peat remains the Lakers. 2000 to 2002. Cubs pitchers.
There you go, some news about Super Bowl.
The Time magazine cover, what with Elon Oval Office test, they asked him about it. He's like, the magazine story. You know when he gets all bag of D's like that it bothers him. Meanwhile, he ate the entire...
820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois. Definitely extreme left wing. You know, it's good to have because we have extreme right wing on AM radio as well.
for any of us to cover everything. And yet, it's just, Trump just picked Joe Kent.
Okay, let's see if we can tune in WNOV Milwaukee. Turn it up a little bit.
Hey, I'm calling in about the Black Film Festival at UW.
It's coming in nice. It might be because it's a nice winter day. It's not super cold, but it's definitely, I think, in the 20s. 860, this is WNOV, Milwaukee. And then at evening, CJBC comes in Toronto, Ontario. You get French speakers.
And they look like really good selections.
I doubt we'll get this station. Oh, got a hint of it. We're bringing the loop in. This is 870 East Lansing, Michigan, WKAR. To the east.
And Ayla is right. Unfortunately, a lot of farmers stopped growing cacao. And now we know that it takes 3 to 5 years, more 5 years than 3, for a tree to start producing enough cacao.
Wow, that's excellent. You need one of these. It's turning this radio into a super radio. That's fantastic. 195 miles to the east there. Okay.
Went unheeded. Well, of course they went unheeded.
Here's WLS 890, the Big 89, Chicago.
Manischewitz. All right, let's take one more quick phone call. They've got...
But when Serena came out, that was where I went, damn, he's not putting this feud to bed.
WOKY used to be the Big Badger, now it's Fox Sports. Wow, that's exciting. I like the name Big Badger. Come on, man, the Big Badger. Let's get back to it. But no, they got to change it to something lame like Fox Sports. Fox News, Fox Sports. How original. I'm just on a tangent. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. North. Okay.
She's on TV. And it happened so quickly, it's like, wait, is that Serena?
I hope you can understand. My voice is a little raspy this morning.
That's okay. Welcome.
Here's 930 WKBM, Sandwich, Illinois, Relevant Radio. If you need to get some Catholic prayers in, here you go.
To help you relieve you of the pain. Well, my grandfather and my mother used to go.
There we go. Can't hover on the music, but 940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, rocking it out. And then they'll play AC/DC at night. This is awesome. Yeah, I like it. Night comes in really good. Day, it's kind of weak, but this radio is picking it up good. If I put the loop here, it'd make a difference, but we're running out of time, so I'm going to keep going here. But cool. I mean, it's good selectivity. I'm getting right between 930 and 950. So yeah, 940.
Take herbs from the field and take them home and steep them and make
950 sister station to 930. This is WNTD Chicago.
Right to wherever the pain was. Well, my grandfather in his 80s came.
Brand. Long-term consistent exposure to even trace amounts of heavy metals can pose serious.
It's fun tuning. Now I'm not sure how it's going to be towards the top of the band. And usually up to around 1,000 on these radios is pretty easy. Then after that, it gets a little bit more complicated because the band narrows up. As you can see there, not too bad on this radio. Well, you can see 13 to 16 is quite a bit there. But yeah, you can see how it narrows up a bit. But all right, so let's go ahead and keep going. So yeah, what did I say this was? I didn't think I said anything. WHA, Madison, Wisconsin, 970. Not sure if I said it. Probably didn't. Cool. 72 miles northwest.
I used to work with peanuts, and I realized that peanuts can be...
Before, for the sake of TV, it would be way better drama if dudes just rolled up, said, I want this. Also, you got to look dudes in the face and let other guys know that you're not picking them, which is the whole psychology of...
Here's 1000 WMVP, ESPN Radio, Chicago.
Hey, Weekend Rewind is brought to you by Grainger. Game plan with Grainger to gain a competitive advantage. Call, click Grainger.com or just stop by for the supplies and solutions.
A będzie wszystko dobrze. Dla Radia Dom Chicago, prosto z Warszawy, Adrian Kowarzyk. Dokładnie tak, dziękuję serdecznie.
Trying to fine tune it, 1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois. Again, all analog experience. For those analog lovers, yeah, you're going to want a Toot-a-Loop. I just love the name, and I love the design. So much fun. I think I've said it a few times already. 10:30 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois. I think I said it.
Year off knowing you're giving your liver some well-deserved relief.
Active Liver is available in both tablets and as a delivery.
10:50 WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin. I got to go a little quicker here.
Or online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com.
If you're living with dry age-related
Music here. I think it's a gospel radio station. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think so. 1060 WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan, 95 miles to the east.
Great defensive coordinator, don't get me wrong. He had never beaten Pat Mahomes in a defense that he had coordinated, right?
Here's 1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin. Sports, of course.
Well, pretty much all cover three. And Rams rush.
They used to have the Masters on here, PGA. It's so much fun. I mean, I kind of wish they still did, because I actually like listening to golf on the radio. I don't know if any of you do. I know, of course, ball games, football. I don't know about football, but baseball for sure. But, I'm a fan of listening to different stuff, like NASCAR used to be on here, and horse racing. I mean, that's awesome too. But yeah, the big one was listening to golf. I was really relaxing. I really enjoyed it. It's a perfect thing for radio to do golf. Okay, that's just me again. Let me get going here.
Over the place. Jalen Carter barely even had a sack.
Okay, that's some music on 1080 WNWI, Oakland, Illinois. They rent themselves to whoever wants to buy them, buy their programming time. So yeah, you can hear Brother Steer on here too. Dang it. Brother Steer in the Midwest. All right. 1110 WXCS, Chicago. Nice strong station.
Jaw issues and neck pain. I guess.
Here's 1130 WISM, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Fortunately, this is
Look at
typical.
the dial.
But until you get to the root of your problem, it's going to just persist. Fortunately,
go.
Jody took action.
It's pretty
And the
accurate.
results were typical as well.
My quality of life is.
We pray by leaving it at your feet. In Jesus' name, and all God's people said, amen. God bless you.
1160 WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio, Chicago.
This program is made possible by the generous contributions of you, our listeners. Visit us at jackhibbs.com. That's jackhibbs.com.
There you go, 1180 WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. The Q, or I call it the squirrel is on my radio. It likes the Toot-a-Loop. I love this. Good station. Gotta tune it. 1200 WRTO, Chicago. Gotta point it that way.
Luego ese dinero va al hogar y luego el hogar lo gasta de manera lícita. Ese hogar compra pañales para los bebés.
Entre la amplia variedad de regalos de Larson, incluyendo globos variados, animales de peluche, ricos chocolates.
Sometimes they have similar program. This is 1220 WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois, directly east.
Vaya a larsonflorist.com o visítelos en 1342.
There's just a wealth of knowledge about new cars, old cars, automotive.
1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin. This is your agro station if you want to learn farming, ranching, anything to do with farms. This is what you listen to. You want to buy a tractor, you listen to this.
Folks, news is next right here on WCLO, Janesville, Beloit.
Got the call letters. That's a first, I think, for me to pick that up. I'm not sure. Might be. 1240 WSBC Chicago. Now, yes, a big-time supporter, Chuck, of the channel, has been trying to tune this in from his location where he lives, and it'd be interesting if he picks it up, because I believe he is about 300 miles away from the station. So, yeah. right, Chuck. That's cool. Let me know if you get it. Okay, cool. I was trying to figure out what this was. This is 1250 right next to it. WSSP, Milwaukee. That music there is 1260 WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles away, which is really good for this little tiny radio. I mean, when I say tiny, I mean the tiny antenna in here. The radio is not tiny, but it's amazing what this is pulling in. I'm thinking the conditions are really good because this is WZTI Greenville, Wisconsin on 1290 Vons FM, which is usually really hard to pull in. And usually you need one of the big stick radios like the C-Crane EP Pro or the Sanjin D5 or D15, anything with a 200mm ferrite, Superadio, Panasonic RF2200, you know what I'm saying. RF2200, yeah, Panasonic. Let's stick with Panasonics. I love that RF2200 as well. They make such good radios back in the day. Panasonic, those were the golden days.
Says it will delay the next hostage release, accusing Israel of violating a 6-week
Okay, 1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
would violate the agreement. Under the deal, there have been 5 exchanges of hostages for Palestinian prisoners so far, though.
Is Rockford here? Oops, I think I'm going the wrong way. Whoops, wrong way. Yeah, I think that's like 1330. That's cool. 1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois. The old school music, I love it. Next to the new school, the university there, University Town, Northern Illinois. And, if there's anybody that's watching this channel from Northern Illinois University, comment below. But I don't think there is because when I look at my analytics, it says that most of my viewers are 50 plus. So, hey, welcome to the club. If you're young and in school and you like radio, portable radio, and you're into the retro stuff, yeah, make a comment below. Tell me what you think. Be cool to read it. All right, we got to get rolling, huh? Behind here. Oh, we got to aim it. 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. They play some good music too as well. I'm tuning it. Volume. Hello.
Top of the football.
Okay. 1380. I got ahead of myself. I want to say this is 1390, WGRB, Gospel Radio Chicago, or Inspiration Radio.
Prices of the season now at Andriana Furs, 2201. Dave Cohen for CBS News, New Orleans. On the Health Watch this morning.
1400 WRGN, Racine, Wisconsin. Nice. Directly to the west there.
Including some sold at Dunkin', have been recalled because they could be contaminated with the bacteria.
10 devices with a single account. Receive alerts if your email address leaks to the dark web. Reduce the risk of phishing, scams, and malware with NordVPN's threat protection.
1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
And browse with more peace of mind. Get the special
Price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to singlecare.com or download the free app today.
We build great lawns from the ground up.
1440 WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
Now is the perfect time for planning. Go to LCVWalter.
Just a hint of WRLL, Cicero, Illinois. Got music here, Iron Country, 1490, WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. Not coming in spectacular, but the loop could definitely help, plus tuning in time here. Sounds similar, but this is actually heavy metal, 1500, WPJX, Zion, Illinois. We're going to skip a few stations and go to the top of the band, I think. I didn't barely move it. It went quite a few stations. It went from 1500 all the way to 1590. This is WCGO, Evanston, Illinois. Our next station is probably going to be our last one at 1640. Okay, let's get the loop. Just ought to make it really sound good.
Sound along okay with many members of the in crowd who are generally speaking the athletes and the cheerleaders. But
that's amazing during the day. You just set up your radio, you set up your loop. Your loop needs no power, which is fantastic, and you can just listen to this for hours. And the 9-volt batteries probably last really good if you don't have to jam the volume too loud, because the loop's providing a lot of gain. Extra volume, you don't have to turn it up as high.
I was more of a...
So that really improved it. 1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin, relevant radio. Okay, so that's where it tops out.
Like, try to be fun.
Wait a sec. Wow, I don't remember it going there. Maybe it does go all the way up. I guess it does. Might be thinking of a different radio. This is 1670 WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin. The Zone.
performance at halftime. A very monotone, choreographed, I guess, halftime performance, but a monotone. If you go to the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I don't remember it going to 1670. I guess it does now. It is this radio. I do remember that. Okay, so yeah, here we are. 1670. Sweet, I'm going to have to write that down. Cool. Okay, so we'll turn this off. Do final thoughts on the Panasonic Toot-a-Loop R-72. Are you going to pick one up? Let me know in the comment section below what you think. If you do, definitely check out the paid links section there. It takes you right to eBay. You can check them out, see what you think. Pick up your favorite color. I'm thinking red's pretty popular. Red seems to be goes for a premium. The white one, not so much, because the white one color, of course, didn't fare well over the years. It kind of fades or turns yellow, but those seem to be the cheapest. Blue is pretty popular as well. The blue one, I think, might be more popular than the red. Okay, so it might be go white, red, blue, and then yellow for cost factor. And then it goes orange and then green. So yeah, it goes right up the ladder there. So you can check them out and see what I'm talking about. It's totally worth it. Lots of fun. As you can see, I'm enjoying this here. I just love how it stands up. I love how it can fully extend. Though I don't know, you wouldn't really use it like this, but they show a guy in an old ad using it like this, putting it up to his head like it was a phone or something. It was pretty funny, or like a hearing aid. You know what I'm saying? You know, the old school, things. It was pretty funny. Anyway, but yeah, on a tangent. But yeah, there it is. Boom. So if you like these radios, Panasonic, you like classic radios, and want to see more, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the R-72 Panasonic Toot-a-Loop. Would you add this to your collection? Now, I'll be honest with you. Cool, collectible, iconic. If you're a radio collector, pick one up. Just a lot of fun. If you're not necessarily a radio collector, but you like something unique, pick one up. Also, this makes a great backup radio to a normal, say, AA powered radio. So say you got your, Skywave, AA powered, right? And there's a situation where you can't find AA's because there's a run on them, because there's a hurricane coming or something up in your neighborhood, and people are out buying the heck out of AA batteries, and you go to the store and the only batteries are 9-volt batteries because nobody buys 9 volts, because where do they fit in? Your smoke detectors, that's it. So we have old radios that run on 9 volts, so at least you can get backup radio. If you can't find batteries, you got a radio that can run on 9 volt. That's kind of a smart thing to have, so you got backup to your AA powered stuff. Somebody mentioned that. Good idea. Alrighty, that's somebody, of course, can comment below. I don't know who brought that up, but great idea. I always make sure to mention that because I'm not in a hurricane zone. I mean, a tornado zone, but typically hurricanes are a bit more intense because they last longer. Tornadoes are events that are like zip and done. But yeah, okay, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, comment below what you think about picking this up in 2025. Are you a fan? All right, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.